Today, I'm having soup, so cheers. Oh my god, you put so much...
It's very hot.
Well, yeah.
I have to drink it here.
This is chicken tinola. Melissa's never had it. It's a pretty light chicken soup.
Yes.
I put a fuck ton of ginger in it, though. Like, so much.
So it's gonna be freaking gingery.
We're not getting sick this week.
We are not getting sick. All right? We are not getting sick. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Damn it, I still feel like I could have put more ginger.
I think so, too. That's crazy.
That's so crazy.
That's crazy.
I already
There's
put
mad
so
ginger
much.
in it.
I already put so much in it.
There's mad ginger in it. It's just so nice and warm.
All right, this is our second cheers because we ate everything.
Cheers.
Anyways, yeah, we made soup. Chicken tinola.
I feel like my immune system is going to be just fortified this week.
Oh shit, we never said our names. I'm Lorrie.
I'm Mel. Welcome to the chaos.
We already ate food in front of you. How was your...
It was nice. I became a girlfriend.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah. I became
This
a
news to
girlfriend.
me.
Made it Instagram official and everything.
Oh shit, did you?
I sure did.
Sorry if I missed it.
It's okay. It's in the caption. Kind of like slid it in there.
Boring.
You know. But like there's a little dump in there and like you could see him there, you know. It's just, yeah.
Wow.
We're together now. It's official.
You trying to be coy.
Oh God.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So this is when, remember when I first got, Charlie started dating, you were like, look at you guys.
Yeah.
It's your
Yeah. I know. It's cute. It just has a title on it now, but we've been seeing each other for like nearly like 5 months now. So
yeah.
It's like, it was time. Twas time.
Twas time?
Twas time.
Cute.
We went on a hike on Breakneck Ridge where I nearly broke my neck.
Safe.
I nearly broke my damn neck. He bamboozled me because he said, let's go hiking. I've been wanting to take you here for a long time. And I'm like, sure, let's do it. I was excited. I was here for it. I'm going up the stairs, you know. We get there, I'm going up the stairs. And it's like, you know, it's like an incline thing. And like, I stop and like, it's just like all these rocks. And I'm here like, where's the trail? And he's like, this is it. And I'm like, rocks. He's like, yeah, babe, this is the hike. I'm like, this is rock climbing. We're rock climbing, basically. Because I'm scaling and I'm like going up there and I have to put my foot to these little crevices in the rocks. And I have never done a hike like this. This was something new, fresh, thrilling, scary. I was there like, oh my God, babe, I don't know. It was a little touch and go there for a second. But we made it up to like the first loop. There's 3 loops. So we made it up the first loop and it was getting colder and colder as you got up there. It was windy. And then like his foot started hurting and I was like, oh, I'm a little tired. And it was like an hour of all of that. We took breaks in between. And then we went back down and that was easier. That was just like steps, thankfully. But it was fun. It was cool. I think I would do it again. But yeah, that's like really like my big news. My big little update.
Cute.
Yeah, what about your week?
Honestly, just working. Oh yeah, and I messaged you that I got hit up for...
How could I forget? Miss Lorrie got hit up by a casting
director
to be on the show The Queer Ultimatum.
I said no, but...
I called her immediately after I saw that.
Called me very quickly.
And
we try to
like,
make a plan of like, oh, maybe I just get someone who isn't actually my girlfriend and just be a messy on there. But unfortunately, I have photos of my girlfriend. And this person contacted me on Instagram. And I had to look them up to see if they were even a real person. And they are. That's
what they do. They just contact people on Instagram.
And I have my girlfriend on my page, which I would assume that they saw.
Yeah.
Yeah. We also thought, maybe we could just do it in anonymity, but we have a public podcast. So
yeah, so that wouldn't work.
Which our first episode explains the whole... how we met.
Yeah, it wouldn't work. They'd find us out immediately.
And then we'd be the bad guys, and then that's bad.
And I don't want to be the villain on there. I don't want people to hate us.
The internet would eat us up.
God.
Terribly.
the cancellation. So, cancel.
No, I said no. They did ask if I knew anybody who would want to go. So, if you guys want to go on the Ultimatum.
If anyone wants to go on the Ultimatum and get a bag, okay, get a check. After the brand deals kick in,
I feel like I would do a reality TV show if it wasn't one that would possibly jeopardize my relationship.
Yeah, agreed. For sure.
I was like, damn, out of all of the shows?
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do that either. But the thing is that all of these reality shows are about love mostly.
That's true, I guess.
And I just I wouldn't.
Why am I not the real world road rules type of shit or Survivor?
Yeah, but then it's
game
I gotta survive. Then I gotta be doing obstacles and shit.
I want to do a competition show. I don't know what. Definitely not cooking. Maybe something physical. I don't know.
I'd be down to cook. I'm an
okay cook, but on the spot, I'd cry. And Chopped would have me stressed.
Chopped would chop you.
Chop. It would have me stressed.
Yeah, Chopped is
put a timer on me.
Chopped is a pressure cooker there. I don't know. I feel like maybe I would want.
Maybe I could just act like I'm not a good cook and go on Worst Cooks of America, and then I slowly improve every week.
I feel like I would want to be on a show where you get high and you cook, type of thing.
You'd have to make that your own show.
Yes. Anyone.
There is a show like that though.
There's a show already like that?
Yeah, I forgot what it's called, but it feels odd to me to have a show about cooking edibles and stuff when a lot of people are still in prison for weed possession.
That's true.
No, I do some sort of competition-y show. I've seen other shows where it's either families or friends, or I don't know, something silly, like The Floor is Lava or something.
Oh, okay, I like that.
My ass would slip on, because stuff is always slippery in that one. I know my ass is going to slip on something.
I like that. Because
that one, it doesn't matter how athletic you are, because everything's slippery from all the fake lava that they have, you're going to slip on something.
Gravity's going to take you down. Easy. I feel like I'd actually want to be in one of those. Kind of one of those, correct me if I'm wrong, put in the comments or something, but I think there was a show that you just kind of did a whole bunch of different games with cups. I don't I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look it up. And I'm gonna get back to you. But yeah,
I'd maybe do something
one of those strategy kind of shows. Where, you gotta use your brain.
I don't know if I'll be good at that.
I'd be into that, But maybe if I get really, really strong, something American Ninja Warrior or some crazy shit like that. I'd probably be into that.
I would never do American Ninja Warrior. Some of the obstacles, I don't know. I wouldn't really do that one, but there's that one show The Rock made that was almost like American Gladiator, and it was a competition, you compete with other people. It's actually kind of it's something like the Titans or something, or something like that. It was kind of cool, actually. I liked watching it. And you're obviously competing against each other.
Yeah.
And then they find the finalists who will eventually go up against each other.
Yeah.
It seems really interesting because, you're really going... Because there's one... I remember there's one, obstacle that... It's this giant pole. And then think of a pyramid, and you're on either side of this pyramid, and the pole goes through it. And you're supposed to pull it all the way through to a certain amount on your side. But then the other person can come back. There's other stuff that you have to do before you can even get to that pole.
Yeah.
So it's about speed. And then when you get to the end, you got to pull it through. But sometimes the person gets it last minute and they resist them. And it's really cool. It's kind of crazy.
Sick.
Yeah, you should watch it. I'll have to look up what it's called. But I don't know if they're ever coming back, though, because I think that was right before the pandemic, and they had 2 seasons, I think.
But what streaming service is it on?
I think it was Hulu.
Okay. All right.
But
Probably
yeah,
the show.
that one seemed interesting. If I was still in shape, if I was like at the top of my game when I used to do Spartan races and was really fit and stuff, maybe I would have tried. I'm really short though. I feel like sometimes obstacles just aren't made for me. You know? Same with Ninja Warrior. That shit is not made for short people.
Damn, yeah.
Because if you look at the spider crawl one, we'd just barely be tall enough, you know? We're like stretching for the spider walk.
Short limbs.
Like,
yeah, damn.
That should just ain't made for short people.
Sad, yeah. But yeah, I guess like those type of shows I'd kind of be into.
But yeah, not a reality dating show where I have to give an ultimatum to my partner. And then we break up technically during the show and then date other people. Yeah. It seems like a not good time.
A mess.
All of the relationships all seem like they were kind of at their wit's end. Well, I mean, I know Aussie and Sam stayed together. And they're getting married, but...
That's wild to me. I'm sorry. That's a little wild to me. Like, I hope...
Aussie gets help.
Aussie...
Has gotten help since.
That, and I hope they've told their family.
Oh, God, I forgot about that whole part.
Like, how you gonna have a wedding and not have your family at the wedding?
I forgot about that.
Yeah, dude. Even in the reunion.
Oh, yeah.
Even in the reunion.
You're right. I think the other thing, too, of even if I did want to go on Ultimatum, the Queer Ultimatum, I didn't like the host. And they
would have to change the host.
I don't care about straight people being the host, but they gotta be like an ally who can ask the questions.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like other reunions for dating shows have better questions and like someone who can actually like figure out what's going on. But they were just, she was so awkward. She said fingergate on live TV.
They also gotta be like, they gotta have some spunk. Like,
yeah, she was so boring.
She was so, like, it was not
Anyways,
good.
we want Michelle Buteau as the next host.
Yes, please.
She would be great.
She would be so fun. Who else?
The ally.
I think
Nicole Byers as an ally.
Nicole
also.
Byers.
Well,
Nicole
she's
Byers.
kind of queer, but she doesn't really put a label on anything. So she just goes, "I'm Nicole," and I'm like,
okay. I heard Tiff talk about their filming conditions and stuff, and how.
Oh, really? Was?
Yeah, like I think she got on somebody's podcast, and she said that like they don't stop rolling at all. Like they never stop rolling. It's like 16-hour days of just rolling. Like there's so much that we don't see, which is like any other show, but like they really made it sound like it was just nonstop.
I would be crude as hell. I'd be like, I'm gonna take a shit. Just letting you know.
You got that, cameraman? Whoop, whoop. Got me? Got it? Got it? Production? Taking a shit?
Taking a shit.
All right? Yeah. Like, the fuck? It was just like, it was just a lot. Like, and I don't know. I just like don't think that I would want to be on that kind of show because I know that it's shit for everyone. Like, I've heard other people talk about Love is Blind. I've heard like crap stuff about that too. One of the guys on Love is Blind is kind of like trying to like create a union. I think, what is his name? What? This white dude. Yeah, like for people that, you know, get on these shows and they come out and it's like unfair conditions. Like, you know, sometimes they don't even get to eat for long hours.
Like people aren't aware of the crazy world of reality TV because I know a lot of people like reality TV, but the conditions seem terrible.
Yeah, like it's, I don't know. I guess it depends on which kind of set you're on. Yeah,
maybe.
But I don't know. Like from what I heard, these reality shows, it doesn't sound great. It doesn't sound good.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess it would be kind of hard to try to like say yes to a reality show and not really know. That's why I want to do something silly like Floor is Lava and stuff. Because this just seems like it's just a little family competition show. It's silly as hell. Mm-hmm. It's just like... whatever. It's just a silly time. I like the silly. I want to do something silly because I don't know if I could do all these crazy conditions on these shows.
Yeah, it's just too nuts.
Well, we just went on a rant about reality TV, but I mean, our actual topic, since we were eating soup earlier, it was just generally cozy things because it's starting to get a little cooler here. It's going up and down though because New York's been real
climate change, dude.
She can't make her up a rhyme, and I can't. She really can't. But it is. I think it's getting cooler, and
yeah, I think it's.
We had soup because we like soup, and I've noticed through podcasts I listen to and shows and people around me that there are so many soup haters in the world.
So this was for the soup haters.
It's for the soup haters. I just I like when something just warms up my whole body, you know, from the because when it's cold and you're just like, you know, and I don't really drink like a bunch of like hot cocoa every day or what. No. I don't even eat soup every day. I just eat it once in a while when I'm trying to feel a little cozy.
Yep.
And I make this soup, chicken tinola or arroz caldo, which is kind of the same thing, but you cook rice in it. And since I put so much fucking ginger in it, if I'm feeling a little under the weather, I make one of those. I'll be I gotta make chicken, and the next day I'm fine. I can breathe. It's gonna be great.
Everything's great. I just think soup is so comforting. Like, it's just one meal in one bowl.
But I think I would probably go with the, you know, arroz caldo or chicken tinola though.
What's your favorite soup though?
Sinigang.
Sinigang. Right.
I already told you that. We went over favorite foods and my favorite Filipino food, and my favorite soup is sinigang.
Sinigang.
Which you had at my parents' house.
It's delicious. It's delicious.
It's an acquired taste. I feel like if you don't like sour things, like if you're not really into that kind of food, you wouldn't like it. Because it's like, I know so many people who don't like it because like maybe their partner is Filipino and they've had it and it's not really their thing. But if you like sour stuff, if you're like a vinegar and a sour kind of person, you'll like it.
It's so yummy. It's so sour.
You eat so much of it.
What?
You're like, can I have more?
I could not stop eating the soup. It was so yummy. Like, I love sour stuff. I always have. So it was like right up my alley. But my favorite is definitely lentil soup.
Oh,
I had just
I didn't even have lentils
that.
till I was in my 20s. I didn't know what it was.
Yeah. I just realized that like a little while ago. So I was like, actually, like lentil soup is my favorite. It's lentil. I make lentil soup at home. Like I would have it at other places, but home cooked lentil soup is the best. My mom would make it for me all the time. She adds like longaniza in it. And like
Filipino longaniza is very different from their longaniza.
I'm sure. Dominican longaniza is like, it's like super like thin.
Yeah, different.
Yeah, it's
you had
longaniza
right? At my house. It's those, it's the sweet and savory sausages.
That's delicious too. But yeah, our longaniza is pretty like small, and like we cut it into like really tiny pieces and throw it in there.
Got it.
And then we added like smoked boneless like pork chops in it too. Sometimes we add like veggies in there. My mom likes to add those vegetable medley frozen things.
Oh yeah, I do those too.
Yeah, like
it's just easy. Sometimes I don't want to chop shit.
Yeah, right. It's like throw it in there. But yes, like that's my my mom's lentil soup is my favorite lentil soup. But sometimes like I like to like do a little lentil like curry lentil soup.
I do like I like to make this like red Thai curry like lentil situation sometimes. It's not really a soup though. It's more of like something you eat with rice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you put curry in the soup category?
No. I think that's its own thing. I wouldn't even think it's a soup though. It's pretty thick, and you eat it with rice.
Sometimes like I've seen Thai curry that's been pretty soupy.
Well, yeah, I guess coconut milk could also, because it says mixed with a broth of water and milk,
right?
Maybe I don't know. I feel like it's its own thing.
Yeah.
Other soups. I don't know. I just really love sinigang, and I'll make it myself. I'll eat it when my mom makes it. It's just my home. Like whenever my mom cooked it, I could smell it, and I'd be like, "You making sinigang, mom? Mom, sinigang."
Yeah. It's definitely Sancocho for me.
I know which I haven't had yet.
There's oh my God, me and Travis were walking around the area, and there's a Dominican bistro called Seguidilla. Like,
what is it?
2 blocks down.
I probably walked past it, to be honest.
It's like on the inside of the street.
I've probably seen it. I passed by a lot of places around here for the entire time I lived here.
The ramen place, Toto
Ramen?
Toto Ramen. It's literally right across the street from that.
Oh. Then I've definitely passed by it.
Yeah. I was like, what is this Dominican? Because seguidilla basically means, it's like slang in Dominican for like something that you can't stop eating. So I was like, I see y'all. And it's literally a hole in the wall. There's like 2 tables there. And one of these days, I'm gonna pick up some sancocho because I'm sure they'll have some there.
All right, then
so that we can try.
Maybe we can eat there. Yeah, let's try it.
Yay!
I actually haven't had Dominican food in a while, so.
Oh, okay.
It's been a minute. Actually.
Okay, all right. And now you have like this place here. I mean, and I don't know how long it's been there. It seems like it's not new.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, other like, I don't know what other soup. I mean, I like a lot of soups. Like, I'm not, ramen is probably one of the things that I love ramen.
Delicious.
I know not everyone likes a cold soup, but I like dipping noodles. Japanese food has it, and there's a very specific Korean cold dip noodles that you do. You grab your noodles, and you dip it in, and it's just like a flavored cold broth, and it's refreshing, and I like it. It's very good. I don't remember what it's called. And there's some Japanese places that also have like the dipping noodles. I don't know if it's necessarily cold, but you dip in the broth instead of having it. It's very good.
I don't think I've ever had a cold soup.
Yeah, it's isn't like gazpacho a cold soup?
Gazpacho, sí.
I just like saying the word. It's fun to say gazpacho.
Gazpacho. in Barcelona, gazpacho.
I like to say meatballs a lot. Albóndigas. Albóndigas.
Speaking of albóndigas, I want to try that meatball place here.
Oh, you never had the meatball shop?
No, I always think of getting something, but I'm like, it's not worth it. It's not quick enough for me.
I mean, I haven't gone in months, but it's a good spot.
Okay, all right. I've been craving a good meatball sub for some reason.
You know what? I do like is that like a cozy food too? I kind of feel like it's hot and melty cheese.
I think it's
meatball.
cozy. I think it's
cozy
definitely
food.
a cozy food for me.
I mean, aside from soup, that's obviously a cozy food. What's other cozy foods that you like? Like, what makes you feel like when you're at home, or if you're like, oh, I just want to go to a cute spot on a cold day and like, you know.
I mean, mac and cheese.
Ooh, yeah.
Mac and cheese. You know, like, if you know a good spot for mac and cheese and you just want to go for the mac and cheese, you can certainly do that.
You can make your own. You
can
buy
make your
some.
own. Exactly.
Yeah, I say mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese. Food. I like, all right. It might be
all right.
It might be a little weird, but, and I know we're supposed to be boycotting situations, you know, because of businesses, because of that Palestine versus Israel. But I really like me some KFC. And
are they like funding Israel or something?
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
I used to like their mashed potato bowls.
So that's what I was going to say. That's one of my cozy go-to cheap ass meals.
Yeah, I haven't had it in years, but there was a time in my life where I had the hyperfixation on it, and I would always get it because it was just potatoes with some corn, which I love corn, with some gravy and like little like chicken tendies of sorts, and it was perfect. It was a perfect amount of food for me.
So before it was popcorn chicken.
Popcorn chicken. That's what it was.
And now it's popcorn nuggets. So now you get less chicken, and they're bigger, but they're not that much bigger. So that's what's disappointing now. But still delicious. Still delicious.
Potatoes, chicken with gravy and corn. I know a lot of people actually hate turkey on Thanksgiving, and I gotta say, you guys just aren't cooking the turkey right. My family's pretty good at cooking turkey, and it's never been dry as hell to me. And my cozy thing is I love Thanksgiving leftovers. So I always get turkey with mashed potato, and I put the gravy all over everything. That's my favorite. I'll eat that for days because we'll always have leftovers.
Yes.
I don't know why my family wants to always make 2 fucking turkeys. I'm like, we have like a million other foods too. There's so much food. But
I think for me personally, like it's not that I don't like turkey. I like turkey. I like turkey just fine. But I think in my experience, I've had dry as turkey, unfortunately.
Now you gotta spend Thanksgiving with my family then.
Damn. Catch me next year, okay? But I think my favorite part of Thanksgiving is making the turkey sandwich the next day.
Oh, where you get like the scraps and you put them in.
Yeah, like I do like me some turkey skin, you know, some nice little breasts. I'll take some from the leg, and like I'll just like put nice cheese on it and like do like the works, you know. But unfortunately, me and my family, we don't really like. I didn't have stuffing until I was like in my mid-20s.
Kayla hates me for it. I don't really like stuffing.
I feel like,
I mean, we make our own stuffing, but it's just like I'm not into it.
I think the first time I had stuffing was in like a friend's house, and like she was Puerto Rican, and she put like her family puts like plantains in it.
That's so Puerto Rican. That's so island. That's such an island thing to do.
She puts like little plantains in it.
Ah, Jesus.
It's like boiled plantains in it and stuff, and it was yummy. It was
You're
so
Dominican.
yummy.
I guess plantains aren't new to you.
I love it. It was really yummy. But yeah, so that was like my first introduction to stuffing. I didn't really had it
I don't know why. I'm not super into it, I guess.
Yeah. I like me some gravy.
Out of all of the like Thanksgiving, I think Thanksgiving is cozy. I mean, granted, Indigenous People's Day, because fuck the Pilgrims and colonization, but I feel like a lot of people don't celebrate it for that. Anyways, I feel like it's I think a lot of holidays or anything is just an excuse to make a bunch of food and like hang out together, especially Filipinos. We'll take any excuse to like meet up, have hella food and drink probably. I didn't go to my cousin's and my sister FaceTimed me and it was for like my cousin's kid's first birthday. And then she's like taking the phone around and then she goes to a circle of them, like my aunts, uncles, the cousins, taking a shot.
Listen.
And I'm like, that's the most Filipino fucking thing.
Baby showers. When the babies are so young, like that's just an adult's way.
Graduation.
And anything. That's just an adult's way of drinking and like having the entire family over, and that baby ain't gonna remember us.
That's true. They won't remember that shit.
They will not remember, but you'll get the baby pictures and it'll be like, look, that was you with your 20,000 uncles and aunts. And your cousins.
You see the uncle taking a shot in the background of the photo.
Yeah. But yeah, I think Thanksgiving for me is one of my favorite holidays, if not my favorite.
Yeah, and you know, everyone automatically goes to Christmas, but I always say this to people. I said this to my friend because of, like on Halloween, I was like, oh, Halloween's like the gays' favorite holiday. There's a lot of reasons why they wouldn't like Christmas. And he was like, oh.
Oh God, that's tough. That's tough. Halloween used to be my favorite holiday.
I do. Thanksgiving and Halloween are fun for me. I like to dress up. Obviously, I didn't this year, but then and Halloween parties are always fun. And Thanksgiving, it's mostly because I like the food. I love American Thanksgiving food. I love a mashed potato. I love the mac and cheese and the gravy and the turkey. I don't like honey baked ham.
Oh,
it's one of very few things that I don't really like to eat because you know me, I'm not a picky person.
Yeah. I fuck with a ham. But I fuck with pernil more. Sometimes we have pernil like in place of the turkey. Sometimes she'll cook a turkey, but the pernil will be there. The lasagna will be there.
A lasagna.
The pastelitos will be there.
I feel like you're probably very half and half, like Dominican American, and mine's very Filipino American because yes, we have the turkey and the honey baked ham and all that stuff, and then we have mupia and bistec and
for sure,
a lechon or something.
Yeah, the one thing that I wish that my mom would make are the yams. Like, are you a fan of the yams?
Usually like my sister will make them or something.
I love me some yams and like. Also, you know what? The little marshmallows on top? I fuck with that. I
don't think I really had those till we got older. And I want to say that it was like either my sister-in-law or brother-in-law, someone who wasn't my immediate, like they married into the family and they brought it. And I was like, what is this?
Yes, exactly. That's how I had it. It was like from a stranger's home.
My white sister-in-law brought green bean casserole and I actually really like it.
I've never had green bean Green bean casserole. Green bean casserole.
You have a stroke?
That's hard to say. Green bean casserole. Green bean wow. Green bean casserole.
Please stop.
Yeah, I glitched.
You have a stroke? Jesus Christ.
I hope not.
I actually kind of like it. It's just like, I don't know, has some sort of like sauce on it. They put little, fried onions on top and stuff.
Yum.
Little crispies on the top. I don't know. It's nice
I love me some green beans. I like green beans. Okay. I've had some.
I was laughing so much.
I've had collard greens. I fuck with some collard greens.
never had collard greens. Or if I did or not. Maybe I have had collard greens.
Yeah.
Once though.
I've had collard greens.
I think I only had it like one time. I'd have to try it again.
Yeah, I've had collard greens. The ham that I had made me like a ham lover.
Yeah.
Like a little while ago, several years ago. I was like, wow, this is actually kind of good. I kind of fuck with it. This ham.
Yeah, Thanksgiving's just all about like eating a bunch of food, and usually if my family's there, we'll like have drinks and stuff. My brother will bartend. My brother used to be a bartender, so he's always made to make drinks. My mom's always like, Anna, can you make?
Do you have a cozy alcoholic drink that you like?
A hot toddy.
I was gonna ask you if it was the hot toddy because Lord, I love me a hot toddy.
I actually love a hot toddy, and I usually will make them out once it's cold. When it gets really cold, I'm going to start making them again.
Yes.
But I usually like to use like fresh lemon, and I'll put a tea in it too. I'll take one of my teas and put in it. And then I have, you can see how much whiskey I have. I have plenty. I can make many hot toddies. And if I'm feeling sick, I'll make a hot toddy.
Of course, because it's medicinal.
You know what I like to do is sprinkle a little cinnamon on top too. You ever tried it?
No.
Do it.
Okay. Or we can do it here.
We're making matcha and eating donuts after this.
We are. Yay.
We're just eating.
Bless. It's been a good weekend for me for eating. Like I've ate really well this weekend. I'm not gonna lie.
My back has hurt all weekend, so I haven't done anything. I didn't do anything either. It just started hurting because I'm an old.
Oh, Lorrie.
Well, it's also like not being active for so long and then deciding, okay, maybe I should actually change my habits. And then my body's like, no. Ha ha ha. You will be forever cursed to stay home always and forever. Forever. You okay? You go down wrong?
I feel like I drank it too fast.
Did it go down wrong? Or?
No. I was just like,
oh, just hit you?
I was like, oh. It was one of those like, oh shit.
Dang.
My chest. I feel it in my chest.
Yeah, hot toddy. I also love an Irish coffee. Or an Irish hot chocolate if I don't want coffee.
What's an Irish hot chocolate?
It's just an Irish coffee, but hot chocolate instead of coffee. It's just adding Baileys.
Oh, Baileys. Okay.
Because an Irish coffee is just Baileys and maybe rum sometimes.
Okay.
Or whiskey. You could do a whiskey. There used to be this place in Oakland called Cafe. It was a number. It was like Cafe something. I used to go there all the time in the afternoon to get an Irish coffee because they make a salted caramel whipped cream to go on top of it. You don't have to get it that way, but I do. And that used to be my shit. I would go there like once a week to get Irish coffee in the afternoon, like for a work break, and just like.
Are you a fan of the espresso martini?
I just recently got into that.
Yeah.
In the last year.
I feel like it's been really trendy lately.
It's super trendy, but I'm glad because I've never really had it.
Yeah.
Because I don't like martinis.
Me too.
I mean, martinis is just straight alcohol. You're an alcoholic if your drink is martini.
I just don't do vodka. That's my thing.
Well, you can also do gin, which is not very much better.
I don't really want it. Like, I just feel like espresso and gin and no, I'm good.
It's one of those things that make me laugh because it's like some people might view you to take a shot of vodka as a little trashy, but sipping it in a martini glass apparently is okay.
Listen to that, folks.
You know, things that I see TikToks a lot where it's like, what's trashy if you're poor, but fancy if you're rich? And there's obviously way more things, like way more serious things, but that's one of the silly ones. I feel like the way you drink alcohol.
The first thing that popped into my head, like this is so unrelated, but Von Dutch hats.
Oh, well, I think that was like maybe an early, that's early 2000s.
Yeah.
Kind of situation.
I feel like that's what I went for. Like the velour, like
living in a van.
Oh, living in a van.
Because if you have money to build your own van that you could possibly make fancy, they're like, #van life. But you're actually just poor and live in like a trailer or a van. You're trashy and poor.
Ooh.
So, also trailers can be nice. Not all of them. Some of them could be really bad.
Right.
But some can be very nice, actually.
Damn.
Living in a trailer.
Living in a trailer.
But yeah, one of them would be like alcohol consumption to me, and one of them to me is the martini, because you take a shot of vodka, it's just like you're a little trashy, you're trying to get drunk, but drinking a whole glass of a martini, a whole glass of vodka in a martini glass is somehow fancy.
I can't.
Once in a while with olive juices in it, and I love olives, but I'm just like, you're just pouring olive juice in
I'm not into that. I'm not into it. I love olives, but I'm not.
I feel like it's like the Desperate Housewives aesthetic to me. Because I feel like it's always like, especially in shows, it's always like the depressed wife, you know, or the alcoholic aunt.
There's this like negative connotation to a martini. Like,
so I guess there is a negative, but I also still feel like it's always somewhat well-off people in shows getting a martini. It's not like some like, I don't know, broke college student getting a fucking martini. You know?
Never.
That's not... No.
Yeah, that doesn't work.
But, yeah.
That's so true.
Yeah, I just got into, very recently in the past year, into espresso martinis. I forgot who I was with the first time I had them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it was a coworker or a friend or something. And I was like, I've never had one. They're like, well, I like an espresso martini. And I was like, I mean, that sounds kind of good. And I forgot where I had it here in New York, but I was like, I kind of like this. Mm-hmm. Me and Amanda got one over at the holiday market at Bryant Park the other week. Mm-hmm. And it was pretty good. It was expensive because it's the holiday market. Yeah. But it was good. It tasted like a cold brew. And I was like, this is actually like really good.
Okay.
Yeah, but I got into that. I like it.
Yeah, I mean, if I was really into coffee like that, like if I was a coffee drinker.
I'm not into coffee like that though.
I just like...
That's like my once a week coffee drink. Yeah. So if I didn't have a normal coffee that week and I had an espresso martini, I was like, okay, I like it though. It's like, it's nice.
Right. Okay. I haven't had one full espresso martini, but I've had sips because that's all I can take. I feel like espresso is a lot for me. So I just like not, I don't,
I'm fucking dabble. Wired.
Yeah, I don't dabble. I just feel like I have heart palpitations every time I have espresso. It's just too much, really. It's too much.
Cozy drinks.
Yeah.
Is there any other cozy drink? I mean, it doesn't have to be alcohol.
I mean, I like a apple cider.
I like apples. Do you like hot apple cider?
I do. Yeah.
I like also
some cinnamon.
I'm still a child and love sparkling apple cider for like the holidays.
I get
like New Year's and shit.
I get you.
The Martinellis.
Ooh. Come on, they hit. They hit.
I would much rather have that than champagne.
No.
To this day. I will still have that for New Year's toasting than a fucking champagne. Because I like champagne, but I like if I got to pick the champagne and not just some random champagne someone gave me. Because it's probably trash. And I am just like...
Yeah.
Just give me my my sparkling apple cider. There's a place in California, in Northern California, called Apple Hill. They do this whole thing where they have like a festival in the fall where it's apple themed essentially. You get apple pies, you get hot apple ciders, and it's just like, it's one of those things. Now that you've seen where I grew up, it's very like suburbs. This is like the shit that you see in like TV shows where like families go to Apple Hill and then you do all the little fall activities. It's family friendly. I just eat a bunch of stuff, obviously. Go apple picking, all that kind of shit. We just go to Apple Hill, and
I love that.
when it was fall.
That's cute as fuck. I wanted to have those little activities too when I was younger. Living in the South Bronx, didn't get to do that.
I mean, you guys could have gone upstate to something.
I don't think so. No car in
that's
our life.
True.
No car.
I've been trying to look at more trips that like I could just take a train to upstate.
Yeah.
And just like check out stuff.
Oh my God. We went to this town when we went hiking called Cold Spring. Have you been to Cold Spring?
No, I hear about it a lot though.
It's so fucking cute. There's so many little cute antique stores and just...
I've heard about it.
A nice little strip of a whole bunch of stuff. We went on a was it a Monday or Wednesday? We went on a Wednesday, last Wednesday. And so many places were closed. It was like so weird. I don't know why this happens to me, but when I go to a little town, the day I'm there, everything's closed. And it could be any random day of the week.
They're like, oh, Melissa's gonna be here.
Like, weird. I was like, it's a Wednesday, and it's a midweek, and you guys are all closed.
Yeah, they knew you were coming. They were like,
And it's everybody. It was like this little Indian spice shop that I was like, oh my God, I would get everything in here. Closed. This restaurant that we were trying to go to, closed. These little stores just closed on a Wednesday. How could you? Losing customers out like this.
Damn. I mean, I think that's a cozy activity, going to a little town.
Yes.
Dude, I know this sounds like a wine drinker thing, like people go to Napa, but not everybody goes to Napa for wine, even though that's obviously the majority of what you can find there. But Napa also has a lot of good restaurants.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of just it's not a cozy little town or anything, but like they have just really cute places because a lot of it's outdoorsy because there's so many vineyards and shit.
Yeah.
That was always fun to go to. I think I miss like going to like just driving up to like a random spot in California. Because I always had a car, so I would just do little weekend trips by myself and just go wherever. I mean, I could do that here. I just gotta look up the places that are accessible by train, and maybe I'll just like go out on a weekend by myself and like just chill.
That's fun.
I mean, I guess here you could just travel to other states because everything's closer together than driving a bunch of hours to California.
Yeah. Yeah, cozy activities. I like to. I just got onto this game called Wingspan.
Wingspan?
Yeah, it's a board game. At first look, it looks a little complicated because there's like lots of pieces and like lots of like little things to do. But it's pretty fun, and Annabelle got me onto it. And there's an app for it. It's like $10, but it's so fun. It's actually a fun time. And you get to learn about birds. And right now, that's my little cozy activity that I'm doing.
I sleep.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Number one cozy activity.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I just like watching random stuff, but I'm starting to slowly run out of things to watch. Because, sometimes I got to be in mood for certain things.
Yeah.
I haven't even been playing video games that much, and so I want to, like, maybe get back to video games. I think I was just so busy for so many months, like, the majority of this year that, like, I think when I get free time, I just want to sleep.
And there's nothing wrong with that. You need sleep.
Yeah, but I can't always be inactive or else my back starts hurting.
No, you can't win, huh?
No, my body doesn't like when I move. It doesn't like when I stay still. It doesn't.
Oh, no. Everyone, send your prayers straight to Lori's back.
It hurts.
It hurts.
I didn't even do anything. It just
She's an old.
Hurts.
She's an old.
Playing sports when you're young seems all fun and games until you get older and then you don't stretch anymore and then you're fucked.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I just got back to CrossFit. I'm doing it for a month now. And yeah, I'm in pain and I feel like a noob again, but it's fine. It's okay.
But all right, any final cozy foods, cozy activities, cozy drinks,
cozy thoughts?
I mean, what's a cozy thing you want to do when it starts getting cold?
A cozy thing that I want to do. I would like to start a puzzle.
A puzzle? Nice. I've been recently seeing a lot of like puzzle stores like at the holiday markets and stuff. Like, oh, puzzle would be kind of fun.
I have one at home that's like a cat laying on a blanket. And I've had it for like a year, man. Like I got it from Target a long time ago and I haven't done anything with it. So maybe I should start it. So yeah.
Nice.
What about you?
I don't know. Do some sort of crafts. I have like all the machines, so maybe something that I can like figure out something cute that I can make. I don't know what yet, but something.
A little 3D printing?
Yeah, I have that. I have like a small laser engraver too. I could maybe make little thingies.
Oh my God, how fun.
I've only used it one time, so I'm like, okay, maybe I should learn how to use it.
You know what else I want to do? I think I want to paint a wall in my room. Just because, so you remember the mold thing that was happening in my room? So they painted it, they spackled it, and then they came back and then they painted it white, and then they asked me for the color of the gray that was on the wall, and I was like, I don't know that. I was like, can you ask the landlord? The landlord doesn't know. So there's been a white, like, fucking spot on my wall for mad long. And I'm sick and tired of looking at it. So I think I might want to paint that whole entire wall. And it's not even that big. It's where my AC is.
Are you allowed to?
I do what I want now. Okay, because he's not doing anything to get rid of this white little splotch on my wall. So I think I'm gonna have to do it. And might as well do another color. Because I don't know the gray. I don't know the swatch. Like, he's supposed to find that out. Because it's in his apartment as well. Like, find out, coño.
Oh.
Like, do something about it. And he just gave up. Like, he was trying to schedule some time. And he just literally gave up. He never reached out again about it. So I'm like, okay.
All right, well.
Cool. So, yeah. I wanna paint the wall.
Painting. Crafts of sorts, I guess that's what we're going to do.
Crafts.
I want to get back to playing video games again because I have so many and I would like to play them at some point.
Yeah. That's really it.
Yeah. Today was just about, we ate soup because it's soup season now.
Winter is coming.
Winter is coming. And yeah, for the soup haters. We also talked about reality TV, but...
What a tangent.
What a tangent. It all came because of that fucking message I got.
Because you're cool as fuck. You're ultimatum material.
I can't be on that hot mess of a show. What a hot mess.
Oh my god. Anyway, we're gonna go eat some donuts and matcha.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. As per usual, find us on YouTube and Spotify, video and audio, and then we're on TikToks and Instagram. And I always say it. Someone send me on email, but send me something on email, but I never do.
Anything.
I don't care what it is right now.
Send us some Christmas memes. Because Christmas is coming.
But yeah, that's it.
Bye guys. See you next time.
Bye.